everyone, it's Altair, and today we're gonna be doing a short practice, and we're gonna start in all fours. So make sure that your arms are shoulder distance apart and your knees are spread pelvis distance. Once you have that, you're gonna take a long inhale in here. And as you exhale, run your back and tip your tailbone down as you look in between your thighs for cow. And with your inhale, round your back and lift your tailbone up. And as you do that, look forward for cow position. Go ahead and repeat this cycle as long as you need it. When you have completed, we're gonna meet in that neutral position or spine in neutral spine. And once you have that, go ahead and move your knees slightly backwards and lift your press down for downward facing dog. Really connecting with your breath. Stay here for 3 long cycles of breath. Inhale to look forward and step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, pelvis distance, bow forward, full forward, pull. Inhale to bend your knees and rise to stand. And as you exhale, roll your hands behind your torso to heart center. And go ahead and lift your arms all the way up towards the ceiling one last time. Bend your knees and hinge forward, bow forward. Inhale to rise up. And as you exhale, high push-up. Soften the space of your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to peel up for cobra. And as you exhale, lower down. Inhale to press up to downward facing dog. Once you're in here, go ahead and go back to a tabletop position one more time. And once we meet in a tabletop position, inhale with your right arm all the way towards the ceiling. Make sure that all 10 of your fingertips are tucked under. And as you inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, lower down. Inhale to leave the left side with your left arm. And as you exhale, lower down. Now separate your knees as wide as your mat. Make both of your big toes together and go ahead and sit down on your ankles. Your forehead is resting on the mat for child's pose. Inhale to come back to tabletop position. Tuck your toes under, and as you do that, extend your right arm in front and overhead. And as you do that, extend your left leg back. Bird dog. With an exhale, your left knee touches your right elbow. Inhale to look up. And exhale to touch. Inhale to look up. One last time. And repeat to the other side. Once you finish your last cycle of bird dog, move your palms slightly forward and press up for downward facing dog. One more time. stay here for 3 luxurious breaths. Inhale to look up, step to the top of the mat. And full forward for Uttanasana pose. Extend it full forward. Inhale to bend your knees and rise to stand. Lower your arms beside you. Once you're in here, shift the weight on your left leg. And as you do that, bend your right knee up and externally rotate that same one to place the sole of your right foot in your left inner thigh for a tree pose. Once you're in here, your arms can stay in prayer or extended towards the ceiling. Stay here for 3 cycles of breath in your own time. Once you finish, lower your arms beside you and step back for Tadasana. Shift the weight of your hips to the right leg and go ahead and do 3 to the left side. Arms can stay in any of the 2 variations even. And once you're in here, expand your upper inner body with a deep and luxurious breath. Hug everything in towards your midline. And from the core of the pelvis, root to rise. Inhale to reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. And as you do that, take a long step back to the top of the mat with your right leg. Point to the ball of your feet and bend to your front knee. Make sure that your hips are square. And once you have that, go ahead and open your arms with a twist to the left side. Inhale to look up. And as you exhale, place your hands in prayer and twist to touch your right elbow to your left thigh. Relax, exhale. Inhale to look up, untwist. Lift your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, press down for downward facing dog. Stay here for 2 to 3 cycles of breath in your own pace. Inhale to look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, half relief. And bend your knees and rise to stand. Arms can stay to the side of your up torso. Take a moment to go back into your breath and check your alignment. Step with your right foot to the back of your mat so it's in parallel with the short edge of your mat. So make sure that the arch of your back foot is in line with the front ankle. And once you have that, extend your arms all the way up into a T shape. Exhale to lean forward and attempt to touch your shin. Your back arm is extended all the way up. And once you're in here, expand your upper inner body. Tighten the muscles of your limbs. And from the core of the pelvis, send all that energy to the full expression of this pose. Shana. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Once you have that, clasp your hands behind you. And with an inhale, expand your upper inner body. And as you exhale, bow deeply. To release your hands in front of you and place the sole of your right hand in the middle. And once you have that, exhale to inhale, pardon me, to lift your left arm towards the ceiling all the way up. Twist open. And as you exhale, lower it down and change size. Middle to look up. And exhale to change sides. Once you're in here, baby both of your foot together and step to the top of your mat for a full forward position. Open your feet a little bit, and once you have that, squat deeply for Malasana. As you here, place your palms flat and step back from downward facing dog. And with your exhale, lower your knees slowly to the mat and make sure that your feet are pointing straight back, and go ahead and sit down on your ankles for Virasana, hero pose. Make sure that your elbows are stuck in, and simply rest your hands facing up on your lap. You can close your eyes if they're not already, and just feel this grounding sensation that this position may allow you to experience. Let's just stand on your knees. Place the sole of your foot with your fingertips. Place the sole of your hands with your fingertips pointing back on your waist. And once you're here, take a big breath. And with your exhale, arch back for camel pose. If you feel ready, go ahead and attempt to touch both of your ankles. Your toes can be tucked under or untucked. And once you finish, go ahead and rise to stand on your knees and separate your feet a little bit for child's pose. Once you finish this, we're gonna sit in our mat. Stand both of your legs. Your toes can be point or flex. Doesn't really matter. As you do that, you're gonna have to reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, attempt to touch your shins, the outer edge of your foot, inner edge of your foot, or the sole of your foot. And go ahead and roll to the right side of your body and relax in a fetal position for a couple minutes. And once you finish that, press up for a seated position, final position. And as you exhale, bow your head to your hands as a sign of gratitude, and thank you for joining me today in this practice. Namaste.